Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. Today I would like to start by telling you a little story. You may remember that a few years back I reviewed this beautiful Khukuri knife. It's actually the Scorch, designed by Andrew Lucas and made by Nepalese blacksmiths that specialize in making their traditional thing, Khukuris. But what Andrew did is, for the first time ever, he gave these knives some real nice handle. So this is a handle that I really love. I think it's the coolest handle for a heavy knife that I've ever seen. Because it is just done for hacking. Specifically hacking with a front heavy knife like this Khukuri. So this really works like that. Really nice. And it gives you a lot of purchase. This is a tough knife. And it's just actually, I think that the form of the handle is ideal, so it gains momentum, and when you hit, it will automatically curl in a little bit, making it even tougher to hit with this thing. So it's really strong knife, and well made. And I think the kamis, that's how they call themselves, those blacksmiths, they actually do this with very simple methods. Basically cowering on the floor, and then making these things from spring steel, like from old trucks and so on. But it is a sturdy knife. Okay, so I reviewed the knife, and it came out really as a victor. And people loved it so much that they bought tons of the stuff. Actually, the maker, the Khukuri house in Nepal, actually stopped making any other knife. Basically, they totally focused on this. But also what they did is, in order to satisfy the huge demand, they simplified the methods. They bought like water and cutters or laser cutters or whatever and mass produced these, killing the beautiful approach and also lowering the instant quality, the great quality of the knife by a great deal. So some of these blacksmiths didn't like that very much, and actually there was a small mutiny, and they formed, under the guidance of Andrew Lucas again, formed a new company, the Kailashblades company. And it's, again, very traditional Nepalese, very small business. And these guys really tried to make a living there. But, Andrew knew that he had to redesign it a little bit to give it a kick. Because now, like every other blacksmith in Nepal is making the scorch. And Andrew sat down and brought out something that I can't believe to start telling you how cool it is. A new product. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Kailashblades Knout. I think it is a Khukuri knife reinvented. Let me show you its features. It has the same length like the Scorch, but of course, and also it has the same weight and pretty much the same balance, and of course it has the same fantastic handle. But it is completely straight on the edge, which makes it so much easier to chop things with it. I believe that this is really important. And I believe Andrew really sat down and thought, how can I enhance this? And he told me that one of the things that really did it for him is just, he used it upside down and said, okay, upside down, could that work? And you see that there is a similarity between an upside down Khukuri and this one here. So I think he did a great job. And before we put this to test, let me tell you how you can own one of these. So normally this one starts at about $165. Which I think is a major bargain for a handmade knife that size. And you get it with a leather scabbard, which I think is much more practical than the original Khukuri one. But you can even get a Kydex sheath. So this is really cool because it just turns it into something more modern, I believe. Really cool little sheath. And anyway, but today you can win 2 of those. Let me tell you how that works. Because as you certainly know, YouTube has pretty much stopped paying YouTubers like me. Income is down to a fraction. But I have great sponsors, fantastic sponsors like Plarion, who have programmed the Vikings game. And without these guys, this channel would no longer exist. So, but when I told them that I would do something for the blacksmiths out of Nepal, they've been all over it. And actually they are sponsoring 2 of these, and you can win them. And I can tell you how. You just need to download the game. It's very easy. Play it until you reach level 5 on the palace. And then you just take a snapshot and put it on the Facebook post that I have linked down there. And then you're in for the raffle. And in 1 week from now, I will draw 2 winners, and those winners will receive one of these great knives directly from Nepal. Some of you will certainly already have played it for a while, since I've been promoting it for months. But it just got updated. I think it's now even more cool. You have new heroes. You have pretty much a new look. Now for those of you who have never played it, it's very much like a strategy game that we played in the 90s and in the 2000s, but of course on our PCs. But now it's on a cell phone, and it's, I think, even more cool than it used to be on the computers. And you're actually completely free, like a Viking chief. You can do whatever you want. You can build a castle, you can build ships, you can use diplomacy or brutal force like me. It's not a secret. Just play it for 5 minutes, because that would immediately support my channel. I love that sponsor, and it would be really cool if you could help me making them happy. Okay, our first stress test is this wooden piece, which we will try to chop. Let's see how it works. And this is for the slow motion camera. All right. And sha! That was super easy. See, a cut like this one would never have been possible with the scorch. All right, we are ramping up. Now aluminum. Let's see if we can do a nice little cut in this. All right. Wow. Wow, look at that. It almost cut through. See, it cut in and then it bent the thing, but it's basically hacked through. And you can see some little pieces here in the polishing that I can remove within 5 seconds with a little bit of sandpaper. And now a steel nail. I of course expect that the blade will be a little bit damaged, but a good hacking blade should be repairable afterwards. And let's see what kind of damage we can do to the nail. So let's see. Wow! Look at that. Wow. It's a deep cut in the nail, and the nail is of course totally bent. It hammered the nail right into the wood. And the only thing you can see in the blade is this tiny, tiny little nick that I can polish out in about 5 minutes. Alright, and here it is again, fully intact and sharp. Again, if you want one of these, just simply participate on my raffle. Download the Vikings and play to level 5, and then leave the comment on my Facebook entry. And very soon you may be the proud owner of one of these great Kailashblade knives. And also, if you want to order one from them, I encourage you to place your order quickly, because these guys do this with hand, and there will be a long waiting list within, I think, a few days, if not sooner. Alright, on December the 10th, next Sunday, there will be another live stream, and I will be doing the finals of my cheapo knife jousting tournament. I think it will be amazing. Prepare the machine, because now we're talking triple rubber. And here is a little special before I say thanks and bye-bye. Okay, in preparation for the upcoming finals on Sunday, I am testing the machine with triple rubber. So this is stronger than ever. Really, really powerful. But my first test showed that I had to reconstruct the trigger, since otherwise the second trigger was lagging and the clash wouldn't be in the middle, or sometimes even one of the knives hit the block before the clash. So now that is different. Now what we've done is we have a central trigger, and I hope that this is going to work now. We'll see. And then of course we have the slow motion. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. I think both knives are broken. Wow. So that was a brand new Sanremo 1954. They actually gave me a few of those. And of course it's now completely broken. And look at the blade. And that was a brand new Genzo Firebird F708. And it also is kind of shot. See, the blade suffered. But it is still intact. I mean, it bent over, but it seems like it's now working again. The winner. You know, I think that with the tripled up rubber, this is pretty much a death machine for any knife that I put in there. The effect is just brutal. I love it. And if you want to know how the two winners of the semifinals are going to fare against each other, then tune in on Sunday at 5 p.m. German time. That would be 8 a.m. California time and 11 a.m. New York City time. For a live stream event, and you can find the link down there. It would be really great if you could tune in, otherwise you'll find the video later on my channel. I hope you like this, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye.